Mr. Speaker, I stand in support of the bill, which serves to strengthen the governance, accountability, and transparency of charities and fundraisers, as well as broaden the Commissioner of Charities' statutory powers to maintain a high level of trust, of public trust in the charity sector. However, I would like to seek some clarifications on the bill. First, I would like to seek clarification on the definition of a fundraising appeal. With the increasing popularity of online donations, are online crowdsourcing appeals that leverage social media or other online platforms considered as fundraising appeals as defined in the Act? If so, how does the government regulate such online appeals and ensure that the monies donated do end up helping the intended beneficiaries? The Charity Council Chairman, Mr. Gerald E., aptly pointed out in a news article in August last year that there are practical difficulties for the COC to read through every post online to suss out suspicious campaigns, making it difficult to uncover groups that misuse donations. Therefore, I'd like to ask the Ministry if there were any past cases where the COC had successfully taken action to stop suspicious online campaigns. Are there statistics on how many of such online fundraising campaigns turn out to be misrepresentations or half-truths? Are donors able to get their money back if the cause that they had donated to turn out to be misleading or were still untrue? Would the COC consider establishing a whistleblowing channel for the public to report possible suspicious online campaigns on a timely basis? Next, I would like to touch on the proposed mandatory electronic filing of annual submissions and other regulatory submissions by charities. While I understand that most charities are already filing their annual submissions electronically via the charity portal, I would like to ask how many charities have yet to embrace e-filing? Are there any plans to assist these charities in e-filing before the mandate kicks in? Mr. Deputy Speaker, I'm in favor of the proposed amendments in the bill which give the COC enhanced statutory powers. However, I'm concerned about the impact on the charity as a whole, and more importantly, its beneficiaries if the charity is under investigation due to a handful of rogue individuals. Under the proposed amendments, the COC would be allowed to suspend any fundraising appeals if there is reason to suspect that the appeal is not conducted properly. Does such a clause target the entire charity, causing the organization to freeze its operations while the investigations are ongoing? Or will the COC be able to isolate the rogue individuals involved in the suspicious fundraising appeal and suspend them from participating in the charity's operations while they are being investigated? The latter scenario would enable charities to continue to function if there so happens to be a bad apple in the barrel. In closing, I would like to say that with the expanding popularity of online fundraising appeals, it is timely for us to review the Charities Act to safeguard the public's trust in the charity sector. While the recent World Giving Index showed that Singaporeans are caring and generous, the sector will need to be well regulated to ensure that we Singaporeans do not and should not grow disillusion with giving. With that, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I support the bill.